Hi y'all, welcome back. This is part 1 for personal readings for October 2nd. There's currently 6 people in line. Tina, JD, Carla, Joe, Keena, Nicole C, and Trisha. Hi Bo, how you doing Bo? Hi Teely T, Jen, The Posh Pony, Bev, Princess Lyric, Guile. Hi Bartway, Shelly Boo, Pretty by Kashi, Lost Monk, Lou. Alright, we're going to cleanse real quick. I've got this Dragon Blood Sage we're going to smudge with. There we go. Cleanse your energy. Good juju for you. Cleanse my energy. Good juju for me. Hi Annihilation, Lola, Manuel, Daryl, Mike. What's going on, y'all? It's my energy. Good juju for me. Hi Anna Maria. Okay, just has hi Yvonne. Third Eye, welcome back. Okay, so TikTok does not like me talking about other platforms. So Candygram, I'm gonna have to talk in code here. So Candygram and the clickety clock. You picking up what I'm throwing down? If you ain't picking up what I'm throwing down, I don't know what to tell you, boo boo. It is what it is. We're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna pivot and roll with it. But anyway, so if you hear me say Candygram or clickety clock, it's because I can they'll put a restriction on my shit. We're just gonna roll with it. Kind of like saying unalived. Got talking freaky code. Hi y'all, how you doing? Okay, so like I said, we've got 6 people in line for personal readings. If you're interested in getting a reading, it's in the comments. It's pinned. In a second, it's going to be pinned. There we go. That's how you get in line. First come, first serve. All replays are posted to the tube. Okay? Hopefully you understand what it is that I'm saying. Alright, Tina. Let's see what we got going on. Best and highest messages. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear? What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear, Spirit? What's Tina's overall energy? Now I've got a Tina and a Keena in line. So Tina with a T. You're popping right out. Let's see. We've got the 2 of Coins, the 6 of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay, so there's a situation here where you're needing to get your priorities in order. There could be like something distracting, or it's like there's a need to get focused on what the main thing is. And that's how you're going to move into calmer waters. Move into peace of mind, or things that are working in your favor, movements happening. And then the Chariot, so then it's like full swing with something. So 2 of Pentacles, where you're getting your priorities in order so that you can create some sort of movement towards some sort of peace. And then we have the Chariot, and it's like you're hightailing it after that. It's like it picks up fast. Cancer on the table. All right, that's nice messages here. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear for Tina? Hi, Mariah. How you doing, Mariah? Hi, Shawnee. All right, Spirit. We're going to try that again. That was a little wonky. What's the situation? What's the situation? The Ace of Swords, clarity, a victory, a green light go. It's a yes. So there's some sort of information coming in, or there's something about communication. But whatever it is, it's giving a lot of clarity and enlightenment on what needs to be focused on so you can create this movement. All right. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Why is this a situation? Hi, Sweet Tea. Why is this a situation? The 9 of Cups in reverse. This has something to do with your emotional fulfillment. What's going to bring satisfaction to you, because you're not satisfied with feeling this distraction, or like things are unbalanced, or not being focused on something, not having the clarity of what to invest into or how to invest into something. All right, what's the challenge? What's the challenge? Hi, how you doing? Welcome. What's the challenge? Nine of Coins, King of Swords. The challenge is accomplishments, skill set, and making a decision based on what's going to better you, what's going to help you grow and achieve the next level or achieve this next big thing. Might be dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's in the current energy for Tina? It's just us tonight. I guess so. The High Priestess. So this is about your intuition is needed when making this decision, when making these moves. You may need to move in silence, okay? The High Priestess knows more than she says. So you may need to keep this hush-hush, but listening to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? Tell me about the High Priestess. Current energy for Tina. The Two of Cups in reverse. This could be about a relationship, a connection that you're not in union with. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It has something to do that it's knocking off the harmonization of the energy. It's not in harmony. It's not balanced. It's not, I just heard cohesive. It's not cohesive. All right, what's in the current energy here? One more. Give me one more here. I almost went off the table. Hold on, let me get it. The Ace of Wands. Listen to your intuition about this connection that you're not in right now. Or that's how it's showing up. Because there's a passionate new beginning. Or this person, somebody wants some sort of exciting... Tell me about the Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands? Whatever it is, it keeps trying to run away. 1, 2, 3. Hey! 1, 2, 3 lights. Send all that love and light back to you. Times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. I appreciate that. The World in reverse. Someone wants a cycle. Either you're wanting to start this new cycle or someone's wanting to start a new cycle with you. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Having strength to overcome. Feeling stuck. Feeling stagnant. Patience is needed to overcome the situation. What's coming towards Tina? Energy coming towards Tina. The Ace of Coins in the Lovers. A commitment. There may be a choice between two. Tell me about the Lovers. Energy coming towards Tina. The Sun and the 4 coins in reverse. A lot of this success, this abundance, this bright light shining here. Playfulness. And then we have the 4 coins in reverse. Someone doesn't want to hold back. They want to give. They want to invest here. This could be something that you're wanting to invest into. 3 coins. If this is about love, someone wants to be in a relationship with you. Okay. What's the overall spiritual advice? If it's not that, someone wants to work with you. They want to collaborate. They want to build something. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here. Oh, no, y'all. We got pick-me's in the chat. We got little wand energy in the chat. TikTok keep filtering them out. You can't even show it in the chat. Somebody being immature. Again. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here. Hi, Roxanne. Hola. Overall spiritual advice for Tina. The 2 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the Star. What? Tina, there's a decision that needs to be made here. You may feel like you're at a crossroads with something, or there's something to do about something being at a crossroads. You can go this way or you can go that way, okay? But just be patient. Ships are sailing in here, okay? So you just got to just hold off. Just wait a moment. And exactly what it is that you've prayed for is coming to you. It's already on the way to you. Okay, we got the star. You prayed for this. This is a miracle. You know, this is a healing, rejuvenation. It's faith. It's because you still had hope and faith in something. Okay? Yes, after a time of fear, we've got the devil at the bottom of the deck. Hang tight. Get focused on what's most important. That's what's going to help you move into this calmer way of being, or in sort of a peaceful state of mind. And once that happens, you can travel, you can go. Okay? Good things coming, though. All right, Tina. Hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. How you been? I've been good. How you been, Roxanne? Finally, I know. She's finally alive. Hi, Jimaroo. Thank y'all. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank y'all for being here. What's going on, y'all? Okay. Welcome back, Carla Joe. So those of y'all popping in. Hi, Araceli. What's going on, Araceli? Just a heads up. I got in trouble earlier. Got put on restriction because I'm not supposed to be sending people off the platform. So if you hear me say Candygram, if you hear me say clickety clock and the tube, hopefully you can put 2 and 2 together. Hopefully there's enough of a hint so you know what it is I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Moving on. All right, JD. Where are we going? Best and highest message here for JD. What does he need to know? What does he need to see? What does he need to hear? I was today from work, but I work tomorrow. Oh, were you off today? Carla Joe's like, gotcha. Hi, Easy Does It. How you doing, Easy Does It? Oh, you're off. Yeah, you're off today. Is it me? What does that mean? Is it me what? Thank you. Dang, 20 roses. Oh, that love light back 2 times 10. Thank you. The group wants to get me into serious trouble, but I've done nothing. Will I be okay? Of course you're going to be okay. Just because they want to get you in serious trouble doesn't mean they're going to be successful at it. You know? Stay prayed up. You stay spiritually strapped. You're a spiritual baddie. This ain't your first rodeo. This ain't the first time somebody's trying to take you out, Whitney. This ain't the first time somebody's trying to take your ass out. Mind your P's and Q's. You stay focused on what's more important. And then, you know, what are they really going to do? You know? I was picking up what you were throwing down, Roxanne. I read between the lines. I knew what you were saying. Did I miss my reading? I didn't show you live. No, I'm on you're next, Carla Joe. I've got JD to do, which I'm on now. Carla Joe, Keena, Nicole C, and then Trisha. Thank you, Easy Does It. Sending y'all high vibes. Don't forget y'all's light shining bright. Uh-oh, it's doing it again. All right, best and highest messages here for JD. I see it. All right, Spirit. What's JD's current energy? The 8 of Wands. Taking fast, passionate action towards something, or somebody may be coming in with some sort of communication here very quickly. Tell me, like, coming in hot. Tell me about this 8 of Wands. JD's current energy. The Magician. Manifestation. Okay, there's something here either coming really fast towards you or you're manifesting something really fast, very quickly. All right, I'll check it. So we've got Gemini on the table. Give me one more. What's JD's overall energy? 8 of Cups. Double 8. Something about abundance is here. Or infinite possibilities. But you're taking this fast, passionate action towards this manifestation. You have all the resources that it is that you need to create what it is that you want to experience. But you have to walk away from things that are no longer serving you for your most loving and highest good. Okay, these are situations that you poured into and never gave anything back. All 8 cups are empty. You gave this little river, this little pond back here, and something didn't give back at all. What happens if water stays stagnant and we're not keeping it moving energetically? It gets gross. I see that I'm under surveillance, being followed by the law. What are they going to see you do? If you're not doing anything out of the ordinary or anything wrong, I mean, really, like, let them watch. Give them something to talk about. You know, like. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages. Tell me about the situation. Tell me about the situation. Oh, we're being watched all the time anyway. It's Big Brother. We've got the 3 of Swords. Okay, there's some sort of betrayal or heartache here. Okay, so that's why it is. It's like you're hightailing it out of a situation. Look at the agony the ostrich is in. You know, this hurts. So it's like you're hightailing it out of a situation, manifesting, alchemizing the situation, and walking away from things that are no longer serving you. Okay, tell me about the 3 of Swords. All right, 3 of Swords. Well, I wouldn't worry about it too much then. You're aware. You know, you're aware of what's going on. But you don't have to get so stressed out to the point where, like, it's consuming. You can't even focus on your task that you got in front of you. Stay grounded, breathe through it. And if you ain't doing nothing wrong, I give them something to talk about if they want to watch. All right, Spirit. Hi, Marissa. How you doing, Marissa? What are they going to get you on? Tell me about 3 of Swords. Whitney, if you want to get in line for a reading, you're more than welcome to. Tell me about this 3 of Swords. 3 of Wands in reverse. Double 3s. Somebody didn't show up for you the way that you needed them to show up for you. They just toyed with you. Tell me about the challenge. What's the challenge here? Six of Pentacles in the world. Equal give and take with something. Investment. And a new cycle. Having equal give and take in this new cycle. Or a negotiation. Somebody may want to negotiate a new cycle with you. What's in the current energy? What's in the current energy here? The High Priestess. Listening to your intuition. The Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay. Intuitively, you're picking up on something. And you need to listen to your intuition with the choice that you make. When it comes to what you're invested into, what it is that you're growing. You may be traveling. Tell me about the Chariot. What's the Chariot? The Page of Pentacles towards an offer. A solid offer. Hi, Dolly. How you doing, Dahlia? All right. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. What's the energy coming towards JD? The Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. So someone who's watching you, trying to gain intel, wants to come in and give some sort of love offer here. 3 of Cups in reverse. Or it could be an apology. Tell me about the Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? 7 of Cups. They're thinking on whether or not this is an option or not. But someone's scared about giving. What's the overall spiritual advice? Overall spiritual advice here for JD. The 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and Death. Okay, so This is where you're getting your priorities in order, okay? You could have been juggled in a certain situation. It's like someone's trying to come back around and like start this new cycle with you. They want to start over. They want to redo. But you're having to be smart about the situation. Queen of Swords, okay? There's a need for you to gather more information and to make decisions based on the information that you have and what your intuition is telling you to do, and maybe even put an ending to whatever this is, okay? It's just gonna be a disappointment and a fight and arguments and chaos, okay? All right, JD, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. We've got Carla Joe. All right, Carla Joe. Best and highest message here for Carla Joe. What she need to know, what she need to see, what she needs to hear. Hold on, y'all. Let me check payments real quick. Hi, y'all. Welcome back. Y'all hear the cats? The cats are fighting. Hey. Come here, Eva. I got it, Ethan. I got you, boo-boo. So I'm on Carla Joe. Then we have Keena, Nicole C, Trisha, and then Ethan. Okay. All right, Carla Joe. See what we got going on. Best and highest messages here. What does she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear? What is going on with everything, y'all? It's just it got crazy. Carla Joe, we're gonna cleanse real quick, just cause. Hi, everybody. What's going on? Welcome. Thank you all for being here. Welcome back. It kicked you off? You see, there's some weird shit going on. We're going to cleanse real quick. I'm getting restrictions left and right. Music's not wanting to do right. She's like, yeah, please cleanse. Cleanse. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here for Carla Joe. What's the overall energy? Overall energy for Carla Joe. The Four of Wands and the Six of Swords. So something about maybe a homecoming, some sort of celebration. Six of Swords. There's something exciting happening here. Does anybody want to celebrate that they're moving into a state of peace here, or tell me about the Four of Wands, Six of Swords. I know, Carla Joe. That's what it seems like for a while now. It's been seeming like that. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Eight of Pentacles. All right, so there's some sort of celebration here, or there's a reason to celebrate. Maybe even about the home, around the home, and it's helping you move into a direction that it is that you want to go. There's some sort of forward movement here. And then there's a need to get focused on what it is that you want. Your phone's been getting really hot for the past 2 days. See, there's some weird stuff going on. All right, Spirit. It's just heavy in the energy, you know what I mean? What's the situation? What's the situation for Carla Joe? The World. And the Lovers. Woo! Okay. Oh, it happens when you specifically watch my content? So we have a cycle ending and a new one beginning, or there's some sort of big deal here. There's some sort of graduation. So I'm not sure if this is like a graduation of like a connection. This is a romantic. Tell me about the lovers. We have Scorpio and Gemini here. Scorpio and Gemini. Oh shit, that fell off the table. Did y'all see that pop out? The Queen of Cups came back out. Let me see what that was. Oh my gosh, Carla Joe. Look what else was on the floor from the other deck. The lovers. And you've been hearing the Saint song in your head? The Five of Cups in reverse. That's how I picked it up. Someone's overcoming some sort of grief and sadness, or the Hermit after a time of being in hermit mode. Okay, what's the challenge? What's the challenge? Isn't that weird? That's the dog, y'all. Y'all hear the dogs hacking? They're getting ready to go outside. What's the challenge for Carla Joe? The Hermit. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gonna let it show. We're coming out of hermit mode here. The challenge could be gaining clarity from self. Okay, so maybe we're overthinking a situation here. Tell me about the Hermit. Why is this the challenge? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the likes. Saw that one like back to you times 10. Thank you for the badges. Okay, Spirit. Tell me about this Hermit. The Empress. What? Look at all these major arcana showing up. Okay. Either you're coming out of horror mode. I was going to say horror movie. Either you're coming out of hermit mode, or someone else is intrigued and they're trying to gain clarity on who you is. Who is you, darling? Because somebody's walking away from a situation that no longer serves them to go towards where it is that they want to express their emotions. What's in the current energy? What's in the current energy for Carla Joe? The Knight of Swords. This is some sort of communication. Someone's ambitious about this, okay? They're coming in. Pew-pews are hot, okay? Tell me about this Knight of Swords. What about this Knight of Swords energy? Somebody wants to adapt and overcome the situation here. What about this Knight of Swords? And they're thinking, or they're trying to figure out how to take action towards a union. What? Somebody may be getting ready to invite you out, or something about going somewhere, celebrating something, coming into union. What's the energy coming towards Carla Joe? Hi, Gemini girl. Oh la la. Hi, y'all. Welcome. The Three of Pentacles. Collaboration, networking. A new start with something. Getting, like, starting, like they're drawing up the plans. Haha, your comment got filtered. I wasn't able to see your insult. Too bad, so sad. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles, Spirit. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Are you attracting a commitment here? But somebody might be in their head or feeling stuck, or maybe this just feels like it's stagnant because someone's being guarded. Someone's being a little bit too guarded. Okay. Energy coming towards Carla Joe. The Knight of Pentacles. Patience is needed. Now, it could also be having to do with like work. Someone's more focused on like their abundance, their finances, their productivity. Or this is someone who's moving, they're just moving a little slow. We got the Chariot to the Nine of Pentacles, but someone wants to travel towards this Nine of Pentacles. This person who knows their value, they know their worth, they're established, they're accomplished. They're looking so good over there. Yes, I was able to add you. I gotta be careful. No more restrictions. What's the overall spiritual advice? What's the overall spiritual advice? Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, we're growing here. We're growing. Satisfaction, emotional satisfaction, peace, ultimate happiness within a relationship. Overall spiritual advice. Some Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups for Carla Joe. Now this could be business matters, but I don't think so. Double sixes. The Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Wow. Equal give and take. Possible past soulmate energy here. There's again something about maybe both of you have a lot in common. There's something familiar about this person. Like you feel, you're going to feel like you either do or you're going to feel like you know this person before. Give me one more. Well, it just one. Page of Swords. Somebody maybe spun on how to persevere the situation. Or someone's trying to just overcome temperance. Again, talking about union, alchemy, blending, patience, tempering something. It kind of seems to me, yeah, the Emperor. Someone seems to be trying to heal from a situation where they didn't feel valued before. There's some trust and abandonment issues coming through here. Having to do with this King of Cups. And the priorities that needs to be in order, or getting distracted, or you know, or being distracted, or eliminating distractions. Having to do with this Emperor who's been carrying a lot of burdens. They're releasing a lot of burdens, okay? So it's like someone's like trying to create some sort of movement here, possibly towards a higher level of commitment. Now, when I'm saying that, I mean, this could be like the beginning stages of a relationship. This could be, you know, this person really does, like, they just got marriage on the mind or commitments on the mind. Temperance and the Two of Cups. Let's get some oracle cards. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here. Hey, thank you. So all that love and light back to you, times 10. Thanks for the likes, the follows, the shares, the comments. I'm grateful for y'all. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here. What's Carla Joe needs? What she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear? Snake. Shed old skin. It's time to release the old versions of yourself. What's not serving you any longer. Okay. Lord, take charge with authority. So shed the old skin, take charge with authority. Stay rooted and grounded. We've got Earth Guardian here. She-wolf, unleash the wolf, unleash the wild here. Unleash the wild within. This is a little primal, or it's about getting fun, getting back in touch with like some sort of like primal nature here at Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns and dream and journey. Taking this action, going in this direction, knowing the way. Give me one more. One more for Carla Joe. Stargazers, you just set your sights higher. It feels like a lot of this has to do, Carla Joe, with you really working on that self-love. You know, not only have you raised your standards and what it is that you're allowed to, like, what you tolerate, you know, you're becoming that. And because you're becoming that, you're attracting it. It's pretty insane. Overall, it looks really good, though. All right, Carla Joe, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. Thank you for the tip. It's never necessary, but always greatly appreciated. All right. We've got Keena, Nicole C., Trisha, and Ethan. I like get an education just takes long. Age 50 need complete college. Huh? What you talking about, Willis? Self-love and boundaries and ability to love and know what to allow. Yeah. Thank you, sweetheart. Thanks for the love. I'm sending all that love and light back to you, Thompson. Hey, make a wish. It's 11:11. At least it is here in Mississippi. So we can all, you know, make a wish. Visualize it like it's already happened. You're in that relationship. You're driving that new car. Your hands are on the steering wheel. You can smell the new car smell. You're moving into that house. You can smell the smell of the paint. You got that job. You're putting on that outfit for your first day there. You know? You started a business and you finally got your first payment in. Make a wish. Okay. Keena. Best and highest messages here. Is it in Florida too? Is 211 where you're at? Okay. Best and highest messages here. What does she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear? What's Keena's overall energy? Thank y'all. Send all that love and light back to you, Tom's 10. What does Keena need? What's her energy? What's Keena's energy? The Ace of Cups in the world. We've got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So new beginnings, emotional fulfillment. There's a new cycle starting here. Something you're graduating from. Now with the World, maybe you're not completely there just yet. Sometimes when the World shows up, it's like we're closing out a door and a new one's opening, but we're kind of like in the in-between, in the hallway between two doors, okay? But there's new love here. Something that is giving you emotional fulfillment at least. The Sun and Justice. So we've got Scorpio, Leo, Libra showing up here. Energy is not necessarily the zodiac sign. Constellation is the energy of that. Tell me about this Ace of Cups in the World. Strength. Leo again. It's like you're needing more patience, strength, bravery, courage to go start this new thing, to have this new beginning. Specifically in emotional fulfillment or a relationship. It could be a love relationship or just a connection in general. What's the situation? The Six of Swords. Moving into calmer waters, moving towards a state of peace, peace of mind. When it comes to this connection, we got the Lovers. Okay, is everybody in love right now? Is everybody attracting love? What's going on? I'm gonna attract love. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here for Keena? Nine of Swords and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, but someone's having lots of sleepless nights here, that they're consumed by some sort of, like, reliving some sort of trauma having to do with a relationship that they're not in anymore. Yeah, someone needs to surrender something here. Give it to God, source, universe, whatever that looks like. What's in the current energy? Current energy for Kina. Not me, I'm solo. You want to stay solo? The Magician and the Four Swords. Manifesting some sort of peace of mind, or this is about isolation, or someone's really thinking about how to bring this about. They spend a lot of time by themselves thinking about how they're going to manifest something or create something. So heavy Gemini is here. We have some Scorpio, some Leo. Two of Pentacles. Something about balancing out the situation, bringing balance to the situation. So something's thrown off kilter. I don't even talk like that. I don't even talk like that. I don't know what this is about. I don't know who that's for. Something about thrown off kilter. Energy coming towards Kina. Energy coming towards Kina. Seven of Pentacles. Wondering if this is a good investment or not. Is this a good investment? The Three of Cups. This union. Someone's wondering on if this is worth the effort, this union. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. Thank you. The Queen of Swords. Because someone's being very guarded. They're very distant. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. So someone needed to have the courage and the strength to start this new cycle, especially having to do with this emotional fulfillment here. Because someone's stuck in some sort of like reliving past trauma, reliving past situations that were very hurtful, very stressful. What's the overall spiritual advice here? King of Swords, the Star, and the Devil. Okay, so we either have... Typically when a King and Queen of Swords show up in a reading, these people aren't talking. There's tension between the two of them. If they are talking, it's very direct. It's very assertive. There ain't a whole lot of mushy between the two. But it's like someone's making a decision to communicate that this is their wish fulfillment, or that you're their wish fulfillment, but they may be scared. Tell me about the Devil. Of this ultimate happiness. Someone's scared of this connection, okay? But they're being very obsessive about it. Six of Cups. This has got to be about like reconciliation after a divorce, or a splitting here, or after some sort of words being exchanged. It's like someone wants to make it right, or create some sort of peace. Okay, all right, Kina. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. Hi, Lillian. Okay, we've got Nicole C, Trisha, and Ethan left. All right, Nicole. Best and highest messages for Nicole. What does she need to know? What she need to see? What she needs to hear? Jay Abato says, will I come into a lot of money soon? If you're asking me, probably not. If you're asking me, you're probably not. You're resisting it. That's not how we attract things. We don't come from a place of lack. So if you're already wondering if it's going to show up, it's probably going to be a no. You got to claim it. You know? Hiya, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration, y'all. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the shares. Thanks for commenting. I'm grateful for you. Okay. Nicole C. Let's see what we got going on here, love. What's Nicole's energy? Oh my goodness, 8 of Wands. See, there's some sort of quick, very heated, passionate communication coming in. Or maybe you're taking some sort of fast, passionate action towards something. Tell me about this 8 of Wands. The Hierophant. It's about higher levels of commitment, long-term success, something that's traditional. There's a hierarchy here. Maybe you're graduating something. What's the situation? What's the situation? Temperance. Patience. Bringing patience and balance to whatever this is. Talking about temperance. Negotiations again. Some sort of, I heard something about diplomacy. That's beautiful. Wow. Okay. Ambition towards justice. Taking this fast, ambitious action towards justice, balance, harmony, truth. Things being set right. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? Clarity on overall ultimate happiness. Gaining clarity on what's going to bring you happiness. Not too shabby. What's the energy coming towards Nicole? See. Energy coming towards Nicole. Something's being exposed or coming to light here. And it's going to help you lay things to rest. So something's going to be shown to you. Clarity is coming on how to lay things to rest. You may learn something that has you want to isolate and just sit with it for a moment and think on it alone. The Lovers flipped over about this connection and whether or not this is an option or not. What's the overall spiritual advice? What's the overall spiritual advice here? Ten of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, there's a need to release all these heavy burdens, this heaviness. It's like a situation where you had to like carry the brunt of the responsibilities, especially after being betrayed. It's like you were left with all this heavy shit, this heavy weight to have to carry all on your own. And it's caused a lot of fights and arguments and chaos. And someone made an empty promise. They were being deceptive. So you had to call your energy back. You couldn't give to it anymore. This King of Cups in reverse. Somebody that you've had a lot of emotions for. I don't feel like you're in a... The wheel turned in your favor. There's a need to not go back the way you came, okay? So no matter if you have somebody coming towards you to apologize for the way that they treated you, for what it is that they did to have hurt you in this way. I'm not saying to not work it out with this person. I'm just telling you, don't come back the way that you came. You need to get all the information. This person needs to be authentic and genuine. And if they're not, then you have what it is that you know that it is that you need to do. Does that make sense? All right, Nicole. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. Hi, how you doing? And all that love and light back to you times 10. Okay. Trisha and Ethan left. All right. Trisha's got a career reading and then a love reading. I'll go here for career. Should I say what you think? What do you mean? What do you mean should you say what you think? Hi y'all, how you doing? Welcome. This is ma'am. Sir. It looks like there's a picture of a guy on that picture, so if you're not a sir, I apologize that I identified you wrong. Hi, Kirby. 1 second, Trisha. I'm gonna make sure all these cards are situated in this deck. Okay, here we go. Best and highest message here for Trisha. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What she needs to hear? Y'all, something is tugging on my energy hardcore. Hold on, Trisha. We're going to sage real quick. We're going to get some of this. Somebody is tugging on my energy so hard. What you want, fool? Can you do a reading for me, please? I've never had it done. You're more than welcome to get in line. $11 for a mini, $22 for a career, $33 for love, $44 for extended. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, at Lady Leo Spiritual. To help, what do you mean? To help what though? Will I find a job? Absolutely. Eventually you're gonna find a job. There's a lot of places hiring right now. There's a lot of people who don't appreciate the jobs that it is that they have, and you're gonna ass in on the way out. You maybe fill in their position. Have you never had a reading before? Well, I got to do Trisha's career reading, and then her love reading, and then I've got Ethan's mini. So if you want to get in line, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, at Lady Leo Spiritual. $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, $44 for extended. Okay, Trisha. You want to smoke it out? Be gone, bad juju, be gone. All right, here we go. Best and highest message here for Trisha. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear for career, money matters, investments, finances? The coin. Goodness, this deck's not even wanting to do right. Come on now. There we go. That's better. Okay, Spirit. Overall energy for career. Overall energy for career for Trisha. Hearing mind on the money and my money on my mind. Thanks for reposting. I appreciate that. The Chariot and the Seven of Swords. Persevering some sort of hidden deceit. Tell me about the Chariot. 5 of coins. So you're persevering some sort of like financial instability. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. What is this? Self-sabotage. Okay. We have the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So this may be like really stressing you out. There's a situation here where either someone lied, they deceived you, or you're sabotaging yourself by talking yourself out of something, or you're getting caught up in your head. You're overthinking the situation. Paralysis by analysis. And then we have the 5 of Swords. So it's causing some sort of stress. It's like you're needing a win. You're needing a win in the situation. So it's like you may be overthinking it to the point where you're like sabotaging. All right, what's in the current energy? What stones am I wearing? I've got rose quartz, turquoise, moonstone, and black obsidian. Wow, you can't really see that one. It kind of got turned. But anyway, what's in the current energy? Three of Cups, a happy celebration. Whatever this hardship is that's showing up here, you're overcoming this. You're persevering this. You just got to get out of your head. Don't let the stress consume you. So there's a need to shift out of feeling stressed or feeling like you need to win something, or just maybe you're just feeling just defeated. Current energy. Strength. Yes, you need confidence. I can do it. I will do it. Join me, watch me, get the fuck up out my way, homie, because I'm coming for it one way or another. Like, look. Got tink on there. Tink on around the race anyway. Like, I can't even talk right. Tell me about the Three of Cups and strength. Current energy for career, money, finances, investments, assets. The Hermit and the Moon. But there's a lot that's being hidden from you right now. There's a lot that you don't quite know just yet. So it's like you're needing a hermit. It's a time to be by yourself. Sit with yourself and gain inner guidance on what to do next. Because I don't know if it's someone else in your head, if someone's like making you feel like you're not good enough for whatever this is. Or there's like a situation where it's like you've taken a hit to your confidence, you know. But yeah, you gotta, Braveheart. You claim it. Claim it. And then go get it. All right, Spirit. What's the energy coming towards career for Trisha? Energy coming towards career for Trisha, Spirit. That was way too many. I don't know what the... There's something crazy going on. There's something that's got you where you can't focus. It's like, it's even showing up in the deck. It's like, it can't decide on what it is that it needs to do, what to say. It's just like this all this noise, all this stress. Okay. Energy coming towards Trisha for career. Thank you, Spirit. The Sun. Success, joy. You shine in the light here. You in the spotlight. You are the sun. You are the main thing. It's revolving around you. Don't relive the past. There's a need to let go of the past situation. Past hurts, past, because it's time. You're coming into a season of winning. Energy coming towards Trisha. All right, we've got the Devil, the Four of Coins. No, the Devil, the Five of Cups, the Four of Coins in reverse in the full. So that's exactly what's happening. You're shining a light and you're overcoming a lot of fear, okay? A lot of this destructive mentality, this giving your power up to something else, someone else, to the situation itself, you know. You may be overcoming, like losing something, or there's something here where you're overcoming this, not just fear, but there's like a sadness here. So I'm not sure if someone like hurt you or made you feel a certain way, but you're letting go of that with the Four of Coins in reverse. You're letting it go. You're investing back into yourself. You're investing and committing to taking a blind leap of faith towards something new. This new start, this new journey. It's a fearless new beginning. Right, that's what it is. You're overcoming where you've held yourself back. What's influencing the energy? What's influencing the energy? That almost hit me in the face. The High Priestess. Your intuition. There's a need to, yes, pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. And move in silence. So you don't, like, if you're coming into the season of winning, you just keep staying focused on your season of winning so you can keep winning. You don't need to get distracted. You may need to be moving in silence, not telling everybody and their mama what's going on. What it is that you're doing, what you're investing in, what it is that you're earning. You know, there's something here that you need to keep it hush-hush. At least for now. What's influencing this energy? Queen of Cups. A lot about this intuition. Maybe you're a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Page of Wands, rapid fire when it comes to planning this new way of being. Give me one more. Yes, moving forward. Thank you. The page to the 2. A lot about this planning on how to take action, which door you're going to go through, which opportunity is yours. It's going to bring you ultimate satisfaction. Emotional satisfaction. Okay. A lot of fulfillment. What's the external conflict? What's the external conflict? The Hierophant, maybe a boss. It could be about school. The knowledge that it is that you need. Yeah, something about perception, insight. Or something about getting a reward for your knowledge, your wisdom. What's the strengths? The Knight of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Unstoppable force when it comes to aligning with what's meant for you, okay? Aligning with what's going to bring you this ultimate happiness, this joy, this state of peace. So adapting and overcoming this fear, this stress, this paralysis by analysis, overthinking everything. You know, there's a need to tap back into that confidence. You can do it, you will do it, you will have it. Claim it and then go get it. Overall spiritual advice for career. Two of Coins, Ten of Wands, Page of Coins. And the Four of Swords in reverse. There's a need to get your priorities in order. Set your priorities. It's time to eliminate distractions. Things that, like, they're not even in alignment with you at all. Because it's causing too many heavy burdens where you can't move quickly enough or you can't move the way that you need to move. Because it's too much, it's too heavy. But once you can release whatever this is, let go of it, you're attracting some sort of opportunity to you. And whatever this new opportunity is, it's helping you release where you felt like you were in burnout. Maybe you were being overworked. Maybe that's why all the stress is here. Maybe that's part of the reason why it is that you're having this conflict. It's because you're being overworked and maybe under-recognized for it. But overall, you just got to overcome giving your power up to that, and you will be successful. All right. Let's do love. Hi, y'all. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm sending that love and light back to you, Tom Skin. We got Trisha's love reading and then Ethan's mini. Love, love, love. Doo-doo-doo. Love, love, love. We're going to use this kitty cat deck for love. This is kind of a lovey-dovey type of deck anyway. All right, Spirit. Icky. That's a nice message here for Trisha for love. What does she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear, Spirit? Overall energy for love. The Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. There's disappointment here. Someone's overindulging. It could be causing fights, or someone's disappointed because they're in competition for you. Tell me about this Five of Wands. What's this Five of Wands? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone may be causing you a distraction, or someone's distracted by you. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That's way too many cards. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, 3.4K likes. Send all that love light back to you, Tom's 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. I appreciate that. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Oh. Okay. Someone may want to communicate something here, but they're not. They're not saying anything. And when they do say it, it's not like lovey-dovey. It's not emotional. It's just quick and to the point. Someone's being really stoic. Tell me about this King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Is there like a standoff here? What's the Queen of Cups? The Moon. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is all this conflict here. What is this shit? Five again? We got a situation here. Okay, Spirit. Best nice messages here for Trisha for love. What's the situation for love? What's the situation for love? Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Okay. Whew. New beginnings. I say that, I'm hoping that this is what this is. Someone wants to come invite you out, be all flirty, and maybe even tell you, give you a little love message here. Now, maybe somebody who wants to play fuck around and find out, and they're coming and try to apologize for something that they did to you. But let me clarify these, see what's going on. Tell me about this Page of Wands. The Magician. And the Nine of Wands. Okay, so someone is manifesting coming towards you here. What about this Page of Cups? What's this Page of Cups? The Devil and the Seven of Swords. Ooh. That ain't it, homie. That ain't it. Someone is like toying with you. I feel it could be this King of Swords. It showed up in the upright, so it doesn't necessarily. Oh no. This ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit. Someone's obsessed something. Like either someone's obsessed and they're sabotaging the situation, or someone's a toxic asshole. Tell me about the Devil. Why is this here? What is this, Spirit? What is this bullshit? The Hermit, the World, and the Lovers. Someone is scared and they're sabotaging it. That's what it is. Someone wants to come towards you. They want to express some emotion here. They want to invite you out, be all flirty. But they're hiding in the box like this little kitty cat over here, thinking that nobody sees them in that damn box. And everybody sees them in the damn box hiding. Trying to gain clarity on whether or not they're going to go for this graduation of this, in the cycle, start this new cycle within this connection. Tell me about the Lovers. The Chariot. Someone wants to travel towards you. They're watching you. They're spying on you, trying to gain intel. This is someone that you may not be in direct connection or contact with. They're having to look at your social medias, ask mutual friends. Heavy Cancer. There's Gemini here. Heavy on the air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got Scorpio here. We have Capricorn here. Again with Gemini. Okay. Tell me about the person we're dealing with. What's their energy, Spirit? The person Trish is dealing with. The person she's here for. Six of Cups, Knight of Cups. Someone wants to come into union. and express their emotions, darling. They want to serenade you. They want to wine and dine your ass, okay? They have some things to get off their chest. They want to put it on the table, okay? Then I have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. What's the Six of Cups, Knight of Cups? Strength, but they're having to overcome some sort of fear. Somebody's scared. They're scared to go towards this. They want to, but something's holding them back. I don't know if it's you or if it's this other person. Passionate new beginnings at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands. Let's get physical, physical. Somebody wants a physical passion new beginning here. Tell me about this person, Spirit. Tell me about this person. How do they think of Trisha? How does this person think of Trisha? Six of Pentacles, like an equal give and take. They want to negotiate something, okay? How does this person think about Trisha? What are their thoughts? What are their thoughts here? Queen of Pentacles, they think that you are it's them. It's gotta be them. Look. They see you as the Holy Grail. Queen of Pentacles, like this is someone you commit to. They're successful. They're stunningly gorgeous, inside and out. Okay, according to this person. How nurturing you are. Everything you touch turns to freaking gold. And they're pondering. They're over here wondering, like, how am I going to make this grow? How am I going to water this garden over here? Justice at the bottom of the deck. A decision needs to be made about this offer. Okay, tell me about this person, Spirit. How do they feel about you? How does this person feel? How do they feel? The Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the freaking Emperor. Can this be my reading? Can this be my reading? The Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, Emperor. Are you serious right now? They feel like their world could revolve around you, baby. Okay, you light this person up like a damn Christmas tree. They see you as a spiritual jackpot. Like a twisted, like a fate here. Like, and they want to be on the Emperor shit. They want to be an Emperor. Now, mind you, this person's being scaled. They're being really scaled as this little wand, Page of Wands, and this little wand, Page of Cups. And they're sabotaging the whole damn situation. Because they scaled. It's intense for them, okay? It's intense. And they're afraid of these feelings that it is that they're feeling. Because they're showing up as this damn King of Swords over here. Who wants to act like Mr. Nonchalant. Where do you go? Where is his ass at? Come here, King of Swords. I know I saw you. He wants to act like he's this cat in the box, all nonchalant, like nobody notices. And that's what you have to do. You have to be that way. Do you want this or not? Do you want this or not? I ain't got the rest of my life here. I ain't got till the end of days. Like, if the world was ending tomorrow, or am I coming to your house? You coming to my house? Or you going somewhere else? Like, what is this? All right, Spirit. How is this person take? Damn, they think you so sexy, though. Shit. The Queen of Wands. Whew. Okay. How's this person taking action towards Trisha? Are they gonna shit or get off the damn pot? Is this person gonna shit or get off the pot? They're gonna think about it. We got Temperance and the Knight of Wands in reverse. They're purposely holding themselves back. Now, they may be currently healing from a past situation with Temperance showing up here. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes we don't expect for Cupid to hit our ass cheek with the arrow. You know? However, that don't mean that you have to wait the whole rest of your life for this person to make a fucking move. You know what I mean? Ace of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. If they want to. They want to. The Star. The Two of Wands. The King of Wands. The Imp. Goodness gracious. I'm telling you. Hold on. He's trying to run away. That's the Empress. You're trying to run away. You're like, I'm so done waiting on your ass. Romeo never showed up. They want this passionate new beginning because they see you as a miracle, like a dream, their dream person. It's probably fucking intimidating as shit to them. But they're trying to figure out if they're going to take action or not, but they're not. They're just think about it. They just sit around and think about what it is that they're going to do. King of Wands. Here we go again. Like they're fucking attracted to you for sure. And the Empress. Goodness gracious. All right, Trisha. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me, darling. You're like, I'm gone. Like, I'm going to plead the fifth. I'm going to wait for the general reading. Will my marriage to Brian reconcile? If y'all want to get in line for reading, you can. It's like, I don't know. Go with the flow. Look at y'all. Y'all are too funny. Okay. I would get frustrated. Y'all, I'm a Leo with a Gemini moon. That's air. If shit ain't moving, what are we doing? Time's a ticking. We got empires to fucking build. We have shit to conquer, okay? We're supposed to be out here kicking ass and taking names as a power couple. Like, why are you taking so fucking long? What are you doing over there? Get your finger out your nose. Do something. Come on now. Hey, that's another love night back to you, Thomas. Thank you for being here. Like, what are we doing? We got places to go, people to see, things to do now. What you been scared over there for? You've been thinking that too? That's how you've been thinking? What are we waiting on, homie? All right. Yeah, she says, come the fuck on, please. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. Let's see where we're at. Ethan. All right, Ethan. Best and highest messages. Yeah, people to help, especially if y'all have spiritual connection, right? Kingdom spouses and divine counterparts and all that. That's like divinely orchestrated, you know? Yeah, we got people to go help. We're going to go show them how it's done, you know? Hey! All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here for Ethan. Your Leos are misunderstood. Yeah, because that's another thing, too. Leo will be all up in your face 1 minute. And then they got to go home and take their nap for about a week. And then you'll see them back out. Leos actually need a lot of alone time. Alright, Spirit. Best and highest messages. But you better make Leo feel like Leo is the best damn thing since sliced bread. Like, yes. Their planet is their planet. That's what it's called in astrology. Their planet is the sun. Okay, shit's supposed to be revolved around them. And if it ain't, shit ain't working right. Why are the planets not revolved around the sun right now? Why are we not, you know, why are we not in orbit? Sun came out to play. It's just how they are. Now, there's other aspects to people too, right? They've got their emotions, which is their moon sign, the avatar, the costume that they wear, who they show up as when they walk outside the door, your rising sign. You know, the way that they communicate, Mercury, the way they think, the way they communicate is your Mercury. The way that you have romance or careers and interests and things that you love and make you feel fulfilled, all the luxuries and things, that's Venus. The pleasures of the world. Mars is how you take action, how you go to war. It could be aggression. It could be your sexual energy. It's all Mars. All right. Ethan. Best and highest messages here. What's Ethan's overall energy? He's like, you could teach me. 2 of Cups. It fell on the table upside down, and I picked it up like this. So let me clarify this 2 of Cups. So it's about a connection here. Uh-oh. Somebody may be caught up here in the headspace because of a betrayal. Tell me about this 2 of Cups. What is this 2 of Cups? What is this 2 of Cups? The Hangman and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Either this is you versus you. If this is, or this is about a connection that you're in or we're in. Okay. This doesn't feel like not happened yet shit. This feels like it's either happening or has already happened. Okay. Tell me about something about there's no closure or perspective or information that's needed about this family member, about this higher level commitment, about this long-term success. What's the situation? What's the situation? Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Send all that love like back to you times 10. How y'all doing? Let me know the situation. Situation, someone's focused on how to produce something. It could be moving slow. Now, if it's that, if it's moving slow, it's moving as slow as molasses in winter. Okay. Typically, the Nine of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Not saying that anybody is a Taurus, but just the energy here. Okay. And I'm sure you've heard me say this before, but like the bull, it's like the bull's getting ready to walk out on a frozen lake, right? Some ice. That bull wants to make sure that ice is going to be able to support its weight, so it's going to move really slow across the ice. Someone's taking their damn time. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. What is this about? What is this the situation? Because they hermiting right now. They soul searching. Somebody's soul searching to gain clarity, because clarity is needed. It's not here. The wheel turns in your favor, though. What you don't see coming is a twisted luck of fate here. Take the risk. Take the risk. Fortune favors the bold. Fortune favors the bold. All right, Spirit. What's the challenge? I'm going to say this one time, y'all, because I don't want to get restricted. I've been getting restricted all night. They've been putting little restrictions on my live. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal at Lady Leo Spiritual. $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, $44 for extended for live readings. If you want private services, you can go to ladyleospiritual.com. I've got private readings, hex and curse removals, a bunch of different stuff on there. Okay, back to this reading. All right. What's the challenge? Ace of Swords. It has something to do with clarity, information, the information that's needed. That's the challenge. It's right here. It's in the reverse here with the Hangman not having. See, it's like not able to get the information needed to make movement. The Hermit going within to find this clarity, this guidance, the answers. And again with the challenge. Okay, why the Ace of Swords? Why is this being challenged, Spirit? Why is this the challenge? What is going on here? It's getting redundant. It's like saying the same thing. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Double aces as a challenge. There's more information that's needed before action can happen on whether or not this even... someone even doesn't even know if this has got the potential. All right, if this is not like an actual relationship and this has something to do more with like business or a business associate here, it's like, how do I make this grow? How do I make this long term? Oh. Woo-wee. Maybe that's why. That's why somebody moving so damn slow. That hurts. It was abrupt. A shift in the energy. Shit came to a hit. Hurts. I'm not supposed to send people off the platform, donkey. I'm newer to TikTok. I don't know. All right, Spirit. What's in the current energy for Ethan? The Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the World. Okay. Sometimes the Seven of Swords comes from self. Sometimes this is where we're self-sabotaging. We're talking ourselves out of something that is got good potential or that we can be successful at. You know, this is where we're getting in our head. We're talking ourselves out. We're lying to ourselves about something. Then we have the Nine of Cups in the World here. This is about expressing emotions. Wooing someone into a cycle. Like someone wants to start a cycle here. But there's some... What's this shiesty shit, Spirit? What is this? Seven of Swords. The shiesty shit coming from self. Is this from the ego? Is this from fear? Is it from the past? Or is this shiesty ass motherfucker? Tell me about the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords? Oh. Okay, so it could be self-sabotage because of the competition that is for this Queen of Wands. Whatever this Queen of Wands represents to you. Now, I'm going to read it. It's a hot, sexy mama over here. And this hot, sexy mama over here gets a whole lot of attention. There's competition for this person. And that's what the self-sabotage is coming from. What's the overall spiritual advice? What's the spiritual advice here for Ethan? Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition when it comes to making this choice. Move in silence. If this is, even if this isn't like an actual, like whatever this Queen of Wands is to you, maybe this is a position at work. You know, it's just, it's a lot of people are after whatever this position is. It's very magnetic, you know. It could be a romantic interest, you know, either way. if this is like a person, it's important for you not to tell everybody and their mama that you're into this person, 1. 2, because it's like, when you start talking about it, people are going to get in your head. Whether it's a person or if it's a position at work, whatever this Queen of Wands represents to you, it's important for you to stay silent about it. Or don't post it, because what people say is going to get in your head. It's going to make you overthink. It's going to make you self-doubt. Use your intuition about whether or not to invest into this or not. But the Sun and the 10 of Cups, are you serious? I'd shoot your shot. It actually came out like this, but shining a light on this growth over here. I mean, there's a potential for some sort of ultimate happiness. Give me one more. Overall spiritual advice here for Ethan. Overall spiritual advice here for Ethan. That was not. We got the Tower. Remember, we saw that. Oh, I gotta get it. Hold on, y'all. I'm in my little cubby hole. No! That's exactly what it is. We just saw these 2 cards, and they came out of the deck. Someone's got to overcome this abrupt heartache, this abrupt learning of a betrayal here, because it's still heavy in the mind, and because it's heavy in the mind, it's affecting the heart. So there's a need to take a blind leap of faith towards something new. Taking a blind leap of faith towards something new. This new start towards love. Let love in. Love conquers all. Love wins. No, but for real, there's a lot of healing. Okay, so some healing needs to take place. We got to overcome this hurt, this chaos. Boo, boo, boo. But what's in the picnic basket? A whole fucking Ace of Cups. What? You want to take the risk? Okay. All that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for being here. Ethan, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. All of you, thank you so much for all the ways that you show up and show out, the ways that y'all show support. Whether you're just sitting in here watching, you're commenting, sending gifts, badges, you're getting readings. I appreciate y'all so very much. Liking, sharing, it helps me grow. And the more that I grow, the more that I can show up and spend time with y'all and read cards for y'all. Okay, y'all, that wraps up all of our personal readings for this evening. Well, really, it just rolled over into a happy Friday, y'all. It just rolled over into Friday. I will be back tomorrow. My kids are staying at their dad's this weekend, so I'm hoping that I can do all signs readings either maybe Saturday. So we'll just have to see. So y'all stay tuned. Check stories for when it is that I'm planning on going live. I usually update y'all and give y'all a heads up if something happens and I have to postpone the live, okay? I'll have tonight's collective messages posted within 24 hours to the tube at Lady Leo Spiritual. That's all I can say is the tube, y'all. If y'all don't know what that is, I don't know what to tell you. If I say the whole thing, they may flag me or restrict me or whatever. But anyway, so yeah. How can I get a reading? Cash App, Venmo, PayPal at Lady Leo Spiritual. It's $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. If y'all want to go ahead and send payment to get in line for tomorrow, you're more than welcome to. I already have one in line for tomorrow. Okay. All right, y'all. Again, thank y'all so much again for all the ways that you show love and support. I will see y'all very, very soon. Y'all keep shining your light bright. Keep kicking ass and taking names. And if your light ain't irritate nobody's demons, boo-boo. You ain't doing it right. Turn up the heat. Blind the eyes out, collective. Make them go get their hater shades. All right, y'all. Love and light. Hey, Instagram. What's the line? Oh, shit. Did I miss it? Hold on. Let me look. Hey. It's another like back to you times 10. Hey, Dahlia. Whew, y'all. I think I'm about to go get me a snack. I ain't even eaten yet. No, I didn't do it yet, Arceli. I'll do it for you real quick. I'll do it for you. Thank you, darling. All right. Best and highest message here for Araceli. What does she need to know? What she need to see? What she needs to hear? Yay! Okay, Spirit. What's Araceli's overall energy? What's Araceli's overall energy? This deck is like they're sticking together. Something about a decision being made here. Okay, I'm gonna put these back. Those are swap decks. This ain't the one. This ain't it. Where are we going? I'm just gonna use this OG deck. Let me check it real quick. Okay, we're good. All right, Spirit. Try this again. Dolly, you want to get in line real quick? I could wait on you. All right, Spirit. Best and highest message here for Araceli. What does she need to know? What she needs to see? What she needs to hear? Overall energy. Something being blocked. We've got the 7 of Wands, the Wheel in reverse, and the 9 of Wands. This is exhausting, whatever this is, but this is being blocked. Why? Tell me about this. Why the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Because there's a distraction or there's an imbalance here. Yeah, distractions. What's the situation for Araceli? What's the situation for Araceli? 8 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Walking away from a situation where you overextended yourself emotionally and you're moving into a state of more peace, but there's movement happening here. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? The 10 of Wands, the King of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. Making the decision. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of heavy burdens here. So it's like releasing all the challenge is releasing these burdens, and something about a decision that needs to either be made or something about communication over what's been lost. Or that could be something else. It's like you could be, someone's really thinking heavily about what they've lost. It's causing these heavy burdens. There's a need to lay it to rest. There's a need for healing or finding sanctuary or, you know, rejuvenating. That was weird. Okay. What's the energy coming towards Araceli? You started with someone new, it's going good. What's the energy coming towards Araceli? The Two of Cups is in the upright. The Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords. He has a kid far away, and I know he's still hurt over that relation. Yeah. There could be some sabotage here. That's what I was going to say. The Two of Cups is showing the upright. There's a connection here. The Seven of Swords is here, then this is what it is that's making me... But doesn't mean that it's not always bad. Ace of Pentacles is about this potential and this commitment and this abundance and taking a blind leap of faith towards something new. Okay, tell me about the Seven of Swords, Spirit. What is the Seven of Swords? What is this? Temperance, healing. And the Three of Swords. Okay. So it's really more self-sabotage. This person's the one. It seems like this other person's the one that's being guarded. They're King of Swords. Possible divorcee. Or they've grown colder. There's something here that's happened that makes them more detached. They don't just put their heart out there like that. Yeah, healing. Again, with the Star. Okay. What's the overall spiritual advice here? What's the overall spiritual advice? The World. The Nine of Swords. Again. Two of Swords. The Chariot. Tower. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. This hurt, whatever this was. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is you or if this is the person that it is that you're here for. But this is the brink of mental instability. And it's caused a lot of confusion or self-doubt. So something had to happen, or you know, a tower moment had to happen. There's a shakeup that was needed here, so that this cycle could come to an end and a new one could start. Something had to come full circle, or is still coming full circle. So that movement and perseverance can be had when it comes to this Nine of Pentacles. So either that's someone else's accomplishments or this person's wanting to come towards you. But there's a heaviness in the energy. There's a little bit of a blockage. But it's not bad, per se. This person's just working some stuff out in the heart and in the head. All right, Araceli. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. All right, Dahlia. That's a nice message here for Dahlia. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear? What's Dahlia's energy? All right, we got the Page of Wands, the Five of Swords, and Death. I'm not sure if you're giving this news or someone else is coming towards you giving this news, but someone's receiving some sort of news that makes them either feel defeated or they're doing it because they want to win. Or the way that someone's acting is causing some sort of conflict and there needs to be an ending. Someone needs to put an ending to it. What's the situation for Dahlia? Damn, it fell on the floor. It's 3 of Cups. Union, happiness, celebrations. Why the 3 of Cups? 3 of Pentacles. Temperance. Okay. The situation is celebrating this union, it being an actual relationship. Damn. What's the challenge? Hi, Nicole. How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you. I hope you're having a great day, too. Hi, Deg. Hi, Vegas. What's the challenge for Dahlia? Having this fast passion action or someone communicating that about this commitment or this long-term success. What's the energy coming towards Dahlia? The 2 of Pentacles. Getting priorities in order, eliminating distractions, getting focused on what's important. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles. Seven of Cups and the 9 of Wands, because there's a lot of temptations or distractions or a lot of confusion showing up here that someone needs to overcome. It's causing some sort of adversity. And someone needs to take a blind leap of faith towards this new beginning, this chapter, this new way of being, this direction. What's the overall spiritual advice here for Dahlia? What's the overall spiritual advice here for Dahlia? 8 of Pentacles. Getting super focused on what it is that you want to create. Zoned in, laser focused. Someone may be really focused on what it is that they want to say, what it is that they want to express, or the emotions here. After being in a time of isolation. Okay, someone's trying to plan and take action. But they're not. Okay, so it feels like there's a blockage here too. Someone's not saying what it is that they want to say. Or expressing what they need to express. They just think about it. They're just thinking about it. Could be because of money matters. So somebody maybe just focus more on career and money and stability. But there's a want to have this expression or these emotions here. Let me get you some oracle cards. What do the angels and ancestors have to say? What do the angels and ancestors have to say? Hi, Dahlia. What do the angels and ancestors have to say to Dahlia? Star ancestors. Follow the voice of your soul. So go where you feel like you're being called to go. Earth guardian. And stay rooted and grounded. Make sure that you're not getting caught up in stress and anxiety. It's easier said than done for a Libra. Libra can overthink. Water guardian and connect with your emotions. Seer, see beyond the current situation. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So follow the voice of your soul. Stay rooted and grounded. Connect with your emotions. See beyond the current situation. And enjoy growth and reap rewards. Libra. All right, Dahlia. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. Hi, Smooch. What's going on, Smooch? Okay, Instagram. That wraps up all readings. I will see you again, hopefully tomorrow night, around the same time. Check stories. And usually I've been letting y'all know if I can't show up. Okay. I love you, I love you, I love you, Star family. Love and light.